I mentioned that Greg Johnson is on the other end of our line. He's getting ready for tomorrow night's Michigan State Notre Dame game. It's one of those primetime games under the lights and should be very exciting. Greg, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Michael.
What's the mood of the team this week? Everybody gets up for Notre Dame, don't they?
Oh yeah, they're fired up. It's almost like the season's really starting. They're very excited. It's going to be a night game, national TV. It's kind of the reason you want to play at a Big Ten school and go to a major university to play football. These are the kind of games that you've seen on TV yourself as a kid and grow up dreaming about playing in.
They've had an unusual start to the season with the game at Ford Field and now the night game in prime time with Notre Dame. But the last time, if I'm not mistaken, Notre Dame came through, or maybe that was already 4 years ago. I can't remember, but it was a night game too, a rainy night game, in fact. And Michigan State had the game well in hand, and Notre Dame came back and beat them in the second half. And nobody wants to see that kind of nightmare again. I suppose Mark D'Antonio may have reminded them about that.
He might have, but that was kind of the game that got him the job, because that was kind of the beginning of the end for John L. Smith. That game was a bit of a nightmare. They had a 16-point lead, and then it just everything that could go wrong went wrong. And so I doubt they're bringing that one up a whole lot. I think they're probably bringing up the fact that it's a huge game and that the games have been close, and that Michigan State's won like 7 of the last 11 or whatever it is, 6 of the last 11. So I think they'll be going with more of the Fed stuff and the fact that Notre Dame has a new coach and a new offense, and they better be ready to play.
Brian Kelly would love a piece of Michigan State too. After all, he was kind of passed over for the job back then, wasn't he?
Yeah, I would think that he was one of the candidates. I don't know how close he was to him, but the rumor is he was pretty close. But I think D'Antonio was the solid choice most of the way. But who knows? I don't think Brian's all that caught up in redemption or anything. He's a guy that kind of is very confident in himself, and he just wants to win a game because it's a game.
Seems like it all worked out for everybody, and we will read Greg Johnson in the Grand Rapids Press and see you at the game Saturday night, Michigan State, Notre Dame, 8 o'clock from Spartan Stadium. It's Michael Patrick Shields on Firekeepers Friday, live from Grand Rapids.